Hello aspirants, looking at important headlines from the Hindu newspaper for 16 December. On the front page you have this news, life on the edge, border units lack basic amenities. So this is regarding troops in outposts, they need access to clean water, electricity. So this is a coverage on that. A parliamentary panel has also recommended a clean drinking water be supplied to them. So this is Indo-Tibetan border police personnel here shown. Then this is government says Supreme Court misread note. So this is regarding the Rafale deal judgment of the Supreme Court. So in this judgment, the government is seeking a clarification. It said the bench misinterpreted confidential Rafale price statement. So the judgment read that the report of CAG has been examined by the Public Accounts Committee, while government says that it's only a description of the procedure which is to be followed. So it is only stating that report of the CAG is examined by the Public Accounts Committee. So this is a clarification or which the government is seeking a correction. And this is NGT sets aside Sterlite's unjustifiable closure. So it has directed Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board to issue fresh orders for renewal of consent now. Then on page 9 you have this coverage, will induct women in the military police. So the army chief Bipin Rawat has now stated that women will be inducted and further scope of recruiting women will be explored. And this is India, Nepal and Bhutan plan task force to protect wildlife. So it is Kanchenjunga landscape. It spreads across the three countries. So this will be monitored together. A task force is proposed here. On page 11, you have nations inch towards climate deal at UN summit. So a negotiator says that delegates from nearly 200 nations have now reached a landing zone of agreement. But differences still remain on issues of ambition. So this is regarding COP24 at Katowice, Poland, in the UNFCCC meet as such. Then this is France, India focus on energy sector. So both countries are keen on starting the Jetapur nuclear power project as such too as soon as possible. So this is the focus detailed out when the two leaders met. So on Sundays you have this who, what, why, when, where coverage. So in who it is Meng Wanzhou. So she's the daughter of Huawei company founder, the telecom company from China. So she was, in Canada. When she landed in Canada, she was under detention there to be sent to US because US is putting charges of money laundering as such, and also charges that Huawei, the company from China, is providing information to the Chinese government. Its linkages to the Chinese government and security related issues are raised by US President Donald Trump. So the company is targeted, and the daughter of the company's owner, and she's also the chief financial officer, so she was detained. So this we have already discussed in news, so you can skip it too. Then this is on Kashmir strategy. So what is happening in Kashmir presently and the violence, escalating violence in the last 4 years. So that is discussed here. Then this is Tamil Nadu, Karnataka sparring over Mekedatu. So this is the Mekedatu drinking water project. Again on this, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka have issues because of allegations being made by Tamil Nadu that the Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal award and the Supreme Court judgment on the issue have been violated by the Karnataka government in initiating this project, for which central government has also given approval. We have already seen in news how Central Water Commission has also given approval to it. So this, if we have discussed in news, so if you've done there, you can skip this here too. And this is regarding the Bulandshahr mob violence in which a police officer was also killed. So this was on suspicion that cow was slaughtered. So this is regarding that mob violence. Then on Sundays you have the science and technology coverage. But then if there is some important news which needs to be studied, we will pick it up. Otherwise, questions in UPSC are generally not so specific that you need to go through 5 articles on science and technology every week for the entire year. That would be too much. You can skip this page too. Then on Sundays, the social International and business related news is in a separate supplement. So this is the first page of that paper. There's no important news here. Then on page 2, you have this is making India's polluters pay. So Indian plastic packaging manufacturers have made a small start towards recycling plastic. But unless they step up efforts in the coming years, they are unlikely to make a dent on the pollution or problem of plastic. So this is regarding various companies and their goals mentioned about recycling, etc. Then on Sundays, you have this dispatches coverage also, which is on international news. But then here, none of the news is directly relevant to India. We have already been seeing about it. This is regarding the economic situation in Pakistan. The Prime Minister has been seeking assistance from various countries. Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan. Bangladesh is having elections, which would be held soon. Then with respect to China-US relations, the trade war saw a truce, the arrest of the chief financial officer of Huawei company, the telecom company, who was detained in Canada. So this is regarding that, and a suicide of a scientist in China. So how USA is fearing that China is advancing in technology and is taking it over in the technology race. So that is the fear of USA and steps which it's trying to take. And this is regarding fighting for democracy in Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankan political crisis is also well known. And this is regarding Germany's Angela Merkel. So this is regarding her party. So party meeting to elect a leader to replace Angela Merkel was held as such. Then on the business page, you have fundamental solution needed to end MSME stress. So this is Viral Acharya, RBI's Deputy Governor, who is saying that there is a need to for a fundamental solution, and he's not in favor of regulatory forbearance to end the micro, small and medium enterprises stress. Then this is bank mergers are not beneficial. So even if all 21 banks are public sector banks are merged into one, we cannot match global banks in terms of capital strength. So this is the statement given by AI, All India Bank and Employees Association's leader. So it has opposed the center's move of merger of banks. Then there's no important news on the last page. So these are the important headlines. Thank you.